Hello everyone, and welcome to the final episode of Shin Megami Tensei V, Vengeance. Last time we tied up all loose ends and prepared for the unbinding of Taira no Masakado here in Chiyoda. And frankly speaking, I'm excited for this fight, but we can't really call it a fight because this will be a massacre. In between episodes, we've prepared our protagonist to completely eviscerate this boss. I'm currently wielding Shiva's essence, which allows us to absorb electricity and fire. We've also inherited Drain Ice from Chiyu and Drain Force from Ball. Additionally, I put literally all my stats into Vitality to tank this next boss. Otherwise, true Masakado will rip us to shreds. I'm serious, like it's not even up for debate. Additionally, we have Fierce Roar, Luminescent Mirage, Interclination, the standard, to dodge as the protagonist, and also withstand the damage that we're about to take. As usual, we have Aurioke with his Avenger skill, allowing him to do absurd damage with Figment Slash. And by this time, he's backed up by the final boss of SMT1, Asura, who has a similar setup, but with focused assault, so he will never miss, as long as, well, he's hitting the same target Aurioke is, which there's only one target, so kind of goes without saying. Figment Slash should never miss. I didn't go all out with preparing for this fight. As you can see, his affinity with physical skill is just 6 out of 9. I couldn't even find more sutras to boost that. I don't really think it's necessary. And last but not least, Konohana Sakuya. She's just our healer, our ace, sets up with Dono Gladiki. What's not to love? And yeah, that's all of our prep. Oh yeah, also like a lot of just dead demons. Need to make some room though, because I don't imagine I'm going to fail this fight. Then again, anything could happen. But with the two swords in hand, let's return them to the former rebel.
It seems you brought my sword.
Here you go.
And the blade has reawakened as well. I shall reward you for your efforts.
Whoa! Whoa, big guy. Fight ain't started yet. Oh. Handing something over. Oh right, his essence. Sure, buddy. Thanks.
I will now ask of you my final request. Triumph over me. Use your powers of creation to rewrite my legacy. But bear in mind that I am not one to hold back. Challenge me once you are prepared to lay your life on the line.
Well, didn't you hear the intro? We're ready to go.
What? Back so soon? Well!
You felt a strong power from within the Kyo sword.
So you carry the Kyo sword? Very well. If you so desire, I shall face you with my ultimate power!
Will you face Masakado in his true form? Yeah, I think I'm ready.
I am Masakado, the Guardian of the East!
Bring it on. So, there's no way around this. This is the most ridiculous fight Atlas has ever created, and the only way I was even able to stand a little bit of a chance was because I built a party to specifically counter him. Believe it or not, he is weak to every source of damage. Physical, light, dark, doesn't matter. You're encouraged to use whatever the heck you want, because otherwise, this fight would be you just wouldn't even stand a chance. No matter what, every single turn, we need to use Fierce Roar, or bad things will happen. And pretty much, my strat is pretty straightforward. Aurioke and Asura just gonna chip away at this ridiculously huge HP bar. And it gets even worse. He heals himself at total random, dodge the first skill, and absorb the second. When his skill is repelled or absorbed, obviously the opponent's turn ends. That's what makes this strategy maybe kind of unfair for the old Masakado, but I've seen a lot of fights of this, and frankly speaking, they were all like, I don't know, an hour, 40 minutes plus, and I'm like, I really don't want to do it like that. So instead, we're going to go with this method. However, there is a downside to debuffing Masakado here. His unique, innate skill makes him stronger the more effects are on him. This includes charge, debuffs, buffs, etc. That's kind of a problem for us, so kind of why we need Fierce Roar. If he touches any of our other demons, which can happen, it is random, they're probably going to die. 7 press turns, you do the math. But yeah, we'll always dodge the first, and that skill we cannot dodge. That hurts a lot. Oh no, it's starting. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Woo! When he uses Freikugel, if he gets a crit, which is very common for Masakado, yes, he will start to just tear through your party. However, for the most part, Fierce Roar does a good job of keeping the aggro on our main character. Whenever possible, though, I do need to get Bowl of Hygeia up on Konohana Sakuya, refresh our Fierce Roar, and now we're just going to town. For the most part, I don't... You kidding me? 96% chance to dodge. Hey, at least the retaliation wasn't that bad. It does probably sting that, yes, the Nahobino, the strongest entity in the world of SMT5, doesn't get to do all the damage in this climactic boss fight. I mean, it's blue hair versus blue hair, you know? But hey, a great leader knows when to follow, right? So let's see. Debuffs are looking good. We're doing way more damage than I thought. Holy crap. I think we can just skip and send it over to the dynamic duo once again. These were the final bosses of SMT1, like I alluded to. It's kind of a trio. I guess Ishtar's missing, but, you know. Could have brought her instead of Konohana, but, you know. So as Makatsuhi turn didn't really amount to much. And I hate to say it, I do feel scummy about this, but this is the best strat I had for dealing with... Are you effing serious? He should never dodge. What is going on here, dude? Okay. At least we can get this off to maximize our HP. Fierce Roar refresh. And Aryok, man, we've been practicing for this, bro. We've been talking about the cardio. Were you skipping cardio? You should be able to hit him. But yeah, I opted for Drain instead of Repel for obvious reasons. In some SMT games, it is just the better skill all around. And you know what? I'm feeling kind of mad about those dodges. I think I'm going to pop Savage just to speed things along. And in case you're wondering how tough the normal Masakado battle is, it's pretty tough. Not impossible, though, but, you know, true Masakado is just a completely different beast. Oh no, that ate a lot of my MP. I don't know if that was worth it, but this Figment Slash should do a ton. Physical just seems to be the play here because not only are you exploiting the weakness, but you're getting a crit, which just seems to add up really nicely. Don't glad actually, let's use a let's use a Soma. Why not? It's true Masakado, bro. And Fierce Roar needs it. Nope, we're good. Oh, God. I could have guarded, actually, to reduce the chance that Freikugel. So that was a misplay. Oh, God, it might actually matter. No. If we guarded. No, we got another one? We might die. This is with almost max vitality, by the way. Just throwing that out there. I don't necessarily know if it is mandatory to have Shiva's Essence, but it's just what worked best for me. That way you only need 2 passives to absorb all the Tetra elements. But yeah, he uses Draco Strikes in order for the most part, at least what I've been able to observe. And yeah, if you absorb the Tetra elements, he's probably not going to get to Light and Darkness, so you don't really have to worry about them. Fierce Roar's going off cooldown. You gotta love SMT5's UI. Just telling you when your buffs are about to go down. Not every super boss was able to do that, but man, I feel like our damage has really slowed down a bit. Let's get Dono Gladiki back up. He'd eventually give Asura a chakra drop. Doing this, though, might actually be a bad idea, because now we can't guard on the protagonist. Oh well, this is the consequence of my actions. Just kidding. Nothing bad happened. Great. But, yet again, Luminescent Mirage just cut down on our turn count. I pretty much maxed out this fight. Two-way science. There's really nothing that can stop us at this point. Except his signature attack. If he uses that, frankly speaking, all hell will break loose, and then it's difficult to salvage this fight. We see that. That's why we have Konohana Sakuya and her skill. Oh, he didn't actually go in order. He skipped fire this time around. Interesting. Either way, though, I think it's time for another Savage turn. I think we could all agree our buffs do need to be refreshed on Konohana, but that is fine. We got MP for days, and really, what are you going to use MP items if not on the super bosses? Why Horde? Just doesn't make any sense. We will get enough press turns to actually skip buffing and do the Dono Gladiki. God, could you imagine if Aryok wasn't in this game and I had to fight this guy?
with admirable tactics. No, I'm just kidding. There's so many broken demons in this game. If it wasn't Ario, it was going to be somebody else. He's just one character I think's pretty good. And the idea that, yeah, this guy with very stubby legs is somehow agile enough to hit this, well, defender of all of Tokyo. This renegade. It's crazy. Oh, come on. I was giving you compliments! Okay, we guarded it. Perfect. And then we heal. Wonderful. We still have Enduring Soul, right? We should. I don't know. So I feel kind of scummy for using Luminescent Mirage on 2 fights back-to-back. Yes. However, I'm gonna be honest. Grinding for sutures in this game, not my favorite aspect of it. And I've already done it once in base SMT 5. So I was trying to skip that grind on a second time around, but man, believe it or not, this whole battle is completely going our way, except for the couple of Fright Kugels. So let's try and speed it up and just, you know, go all out. Our Mangatsuhi turn is coming up. Our buffs are looking good. He's using a Chakra Pot on Asura this turn. Didn't give him any incenses at all. It's just his raw damage. And okay. Just prepping a turn. We not mind. Oh, dump. He could be using his skill. I'm getting extremely lucky, though. He has not used Diorama nearly as often as I've... You know what? He's going to do it right now. I've jinxed myself. But he's already in the red. That's what I like to see. We can probably use Savage next turn if we dodge. Debuffs looking great. Going to boost EX on the main character. Don't know if I mentioned that. And yeah, another Figment Slash coming out. How much HP is that left? How much HP does he have total? I genuinely don't know. But hey, we're making it work. He's starting off with that. That's a bit scary, but we'll dodge. He's using nothing but Fright Kugel EX. Oh no. We guard that. Sure. Resisted. Okay, here come the heals. He has 3 press turns. What's he gonna do? Oh, that's so lucky. Let's go. I think Asura also blocks that, but yeah. The skills that he uses can sometimes be very random. Do we use this or Konohana? I think, honestly, I'm going for it. What's the downside? Oh, God, don't... Just keep that tongue away, Ario. I'm trying to dole out compliments. You're making it really hard to like you. Oh, I'm just kidding. He's hitting for 10,000. I like the guy. Well, we do need to be careful about our MP management. Main character is also a little bit low, but you know what? I think I'll risk it because we're doing so good. We might be able to finish this boss off this turn if we get a little lucky. Oh my god. No way. That's huge. Can we... No, we can't get back to... Yeah, we can't get back to Ario. That's fine. Let's just not mess around. One more Soma on the main character. Can I get this guy on the first recording attempt? I would love that. I just jinxed it. Why did I do that? You gotta be kidding me. He's never used Fright Kugel this much. Chill. Why did you heal? Okay, that's just one cleave. That's not a big deal. I think the oh my god. Thank goodness. Okay. As you see, it is random, but for the most part, the strategy is sound. If we have enough MP, use Figment Slash. I think we got him. Nope. Why does this keep happening to me? Oh my god, come on, dude. Okay, that'll give us enough MP. Fierce Roar. Please just go down. You've been causing me so much stress, dude. Hurry up and join my team. Yes, we got him. First try. We didn't see his deadliest skill. We'll have to work on that. We'll get a little bit of Maka and a Destruction Sutra for winning. God. Now what?
So this is a Nahobino, one who can overturn the workings of the world. Well fought.
Thanks. Thought my strategy was kind of cool. Not a little literally manipulative. Oh god, we gotta scroll through all this again. So this is the downside of the Ario strat, I will be honest. So you gotta kill all these demons, right? They gotta be low level, so, you know, they can run into Rongda and die instantly. Yes, that's wonderful. We're so happy for you, Tsuchigumo. Thank you, thank you.
I shall offer a part of my spirit to accompany you.
Thanks. And that's all he wrote. While not the most extreme boss fight in Shin Megami Tensei V as far as presentation goes, the mechanics of that battle and the absurdity of it, I don't know if you're intended to fight him exclusively on Godborn, but my god, Masakado had some staying power. And he joins us with Scarlet Blade, as I said before, crit rate up and crit damage up based on number of effects. And we have this
interesting skill right here. I think there's another super boss in SMT5 I'd love to use this on. So let's do that next. Surprise, surprise! Demi-fiend's in the game! Again! Let's beat him up. Last time around, this boss fight, similar to Shiva, took me 40 minutes of painstaking strategy to defeat. This time around, we're going to do it in 2 turns. We did get sealed at the start, which is a little unlucky, but we'll deal with it. Essentially, this is the cheese strat of SMT5 Vengeance. We have one neutral demon, Labalos, Arahabaki, whose passive is so busted it's not even funny, and Yoshitsune to get us some more turns. If he hits something, he loses 2 press turns too. It's kind of nice. Depending on RNG, alright, we got 1 extra turn. He's, well, dead instantly. I only had time to really grind up Masakado. That is actually fine, as we'll soon find out. This may not be, though. Okay. Didn't dodge that. That's cool. We have 6 press turns to now mess around with. And here it comes. The most busted ability in the game. Now, to swap out our demons and press our press turns no longer consumes the press turns. So we can tag in demons that decrease their own ally stats, like everybody on the field. And then we're going to tag in Amanazako. Turn all those negative buffs into positive for our party. It's a strategy that's been done to death. But hey, I figured I'd do it once, at least, to show you just how ridiculous Masakado is. Genuinely, he will, as you will see, tag in with Arahabaki's buffs attached, meaning he can unleash a charged attack every single turn. We do need to actually debilitate the opponent, so... okay, yeah. That'll be good. And now we can hit for max damage. A lot. Because this will crit. His execution is deadly. Love it. It's a good thing he didn't use it against me. I would have been mad. Because... oh my god. Yeah, that damage is busted. Okay, let's now swap in Konohana Sakuya. And then swap her out to do that attack over and over again. With turns to spare, Demi-fiend goes down. But in SMT5 Vengeance, you get more than just his essence for beating him. Now, when you walk over to him, I assume, yes, you'll be able to invite Demi-fiend as a guest character. He can be used everywhere, as far as I understand, except right here, which is, you know, it's his house, right? But, my god. This is fan service done right, and yeah, he has an innate skill which blocks the enemy's innate skills, pretty busted, and some of the best skills in the game. Once an ordinary high school student, now the bane of God's creation. A whim of a certain blonde-haired child who was made to survive the conception at the cost of a gruesome transformation. After emerging from the Shinjuku Medical Center with the body of a demon, he became the Demi-fiend of legend, as prophesied in the scripture of Miroku. Man, can't wait to take him into Godborn. Will we do that this time around? Not today. Maybe someday in the future. I am curious, though, what he says when you take him to the demon haunt. Oh, Demi-fiend! It's okay if I call you Naoki?
When you two were traveling together, it really reminds me of our own journey. There were a lot of ways it could have gone for him and for Tokyo, but in the end, he chose to become the king of chaos. I wonder what kind of choices you'll make, what kind of ruler you'll become.
I like that. I guess Demi-fiend has to stay a silent protagonist. Even though that didn't happen last game. Well, last game, but with that, we've just about covered every single thing there is to do in Shin Megami Tensei V Vengeance. I can't say it enough. Thank you so much for just following this series. I know some parts were similar to the first time we covered this playthrough, but I don't know. I just love these games so much, and to be able to bring them to you in any capacity just brightens my day. I will say, though, holy crud, grinding for these super bosses, big pain in the butt. I do not want to do that again. So for those asking for a Godborn playthrough or live stream, Not today. Maybe someday in the future. Until next time, thank you all so much. So much. I already said that, but I can't, like, seriously. And I hope you join me in our next series, coming real soon. Until next time, bye.